Gooners are ruining people's lives.
Around this time last year, I remember seeing a video of a girl go viral and she was explaining how her life got ruined by AI. Basically, long story short, this woman right here posted some pictures of herself online. I'm pretty sure they were just, regular casual selfies. Eventually, it got in the hands of some dweebs on Twitter, most likely, and then they turned it into some AI degenerate, hyper-realistic NSFW photo.
And you know what's insane? The fact that AI is now even more advanced that this is actually a thing of the past. There's technology there to switch people's faces, put them in crazier bodies. It even now recognizes their voice. You could probably get a full hour scene of your crush getting clapped on the internet for like $5. Like, it's insane how we're using something as intelligent and as innovative as AI, which we could do anything to actually help people's knowledge and make people smarter. But instead of all of that, we're using that to become more down bad. You know what? That's 2025 for you.
Photos, let's just say that. And because they were so realistic looking, they ended up getting back to her, they went viral, and people actually believed it was her. It ended up costing her in her real immediate life to the point where she got online in extreme distress in a cry for help. Which some people—
Could y'all imagine your parents receiving like a fake AI video of you doing crazy stuff? Like, imagine if my parents saw myself complete butt-ass naked getting clapped. And y'all know I'm straight. So it's insane to think that people can make you in the most horrible situation. And y'all know, especially if you have immigrant parents, they believe anything they see on the internet. They'll believe a hoax from 50 years ago if it's said to them on WhatsApp. So I genuinely feel bad for the women that have to deal with things like that.
People decided to respond, the play is to release the real ones so no one believes the fake ones. Agreed. Someone make it accurate and DM me so I can confirm.
Like, they're all like, no,
wow,
post the real ones. Where's the link? Obviously, you want more people to see this. That's why you're posting about it.
Rachel herself doesn't even have 1 million followers or anything like this.
So imagine all the women that do have a larger following. I feel like this is like a normal thing. I wonder how much laws we have to protect women against things like this to begin with.
Just a girl having fun with TikTok. Meaning any private person like you can be targeted by these creeps.
Ending off that clip right there, I feel like the last things that he said really foreshadows into the distant future, because now this issue is becoming much worse.
True. I'm pretty sure that video was released perhaps like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and now it's genuinely becoming worse.
For some reason, you would have thought, I don't know, society would heal a little bit and not be as sick and twisted in the mind and create unconsensual AI photos of women on the internet. Well, you thought wrong. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I guess what—
Just imagine being a dad or like a brother and seeing your sister or daughter in that type of position. Like, that's creepy as hell. Not to mention to those people who actually have boyfriends or girlfriends that have to deal with their partner being butt-ass naked on the internet.
The way that, gooning culture and these horn dog dudes are online taking over the internet, who would have expected otherwise? I mean, these dudes are quite literally selling out Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap.
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body? Wash? Well, you can't have it, because this isn't for boys.
It's definitely for boys. It's for boys that get no play. It's for boys that don't want to go outside and actually talk to women. Not a single man that actually knows how to talk to women will buy a bar of soap that was dipped in a girl's bathwater. No. With that being said, give me 10 of those.
Which, first of all, that sounds counterintuitive. You want bathwater in your soap? Doesn't that mean the soap is dirty? And it gets worse, they're now officially reselling it for thousands of dollars. Certificate of authenticity.
Bro, there's 5,000 though. How limited really is it? And how does it even work, right? Because how much of the water actually slithered down any of her body parts? Yo, so there's probably one person that has a bar of soap that slipped down Sydney Sweeney's butt. Isn't this extremely unhealthy? What if, God forbid, Sydney Sweeney had some sort of illness when she was shooting this? Now that everyone that rubs themselves with the soap, you're cooked, buddy.
Limited edition bars for $1,500. Brother, if I'm buying soap for $1,500,
it better keep me permanently clean. I better not have to take another shower again. I mean, I rarely take those anyway. It feels like a slur to even say that word. But the times that I do, I better be fresh for a week.
It better like wash the blackness off of me, bro. Not that I would want—
Yo, hello. I had to bring his ass in here because what he said was actually crazy. I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
I don't remember what I said. What did I say, bro?
1,500 bar of soap? It better wash the— Are you—
okay.
Oh, no.
I love that.
No. Are you
It was just
intending—
a metaphor
No,
for how
stop.
clean it should make you, bro.
Stop. Are you insinuating that being black means you're dirty? Clarify that right now.
No, but you definitely are. You don't take showers. You haven't showered in the last 3 days and you haven't brushed your teeth in the last 3 days.
Don't say that word. That's a slur.
buying soap for $1,500. It better like wash the blackness off of me, bro. Not that I would want that. or anything like that, but like that's how good the soap better be, bro. A little bit through the midway of last year, I remember this news came out of Taylor Swift being in heavy amounts of deepfake imaging to the point where they had to instate some type of law against AI. Examples of some of the deepfakes include stuff.
You know Taylor Swift has so much clout and so much power when they're making whole laws just based off of the things people are doing to her. I will say this was completely creepy though.
Like this, weirder ones like this is some.
Okay, I feel like some of these you could obviously tell they're AI though. Come on, bro. Where's the buns? She's literally just grabbing a wiener.
Football hot dog. They expressed concerns over these counterfeit images, deeming them alarming, and then a bill would allow victims to sue individuals who produce or possess digital forgeries with the intent to distribute or those who receive the material on a similar bill that would criminalize deepfake content as well as online harassment and revenge porn by mid-2027. Mid-2027? Does it really?
You could just do it now, but when it's 2027, it's time to lock in. Whoever these politicians are, they're probably the ones also behind this. They're probably using these services themselves. What do you mean y'all want to actually take action by 2027? Why not now?
Take that long to reinstate this damn bill, bro? Why can't we get that done now? There are a lot of weird dudes online. People see a picture of a woman, you know, famous, whatever, and then they start to have a damn seizure, and with the way that corn rots people's minds, I'm not even all that surprised. But what I am surprised about is the way AI is going further and further with this, and this issue is actually getting a whole lot worse than I would have ever imagined. To further expand on that point, there are AI websites online that I will not be mentioning because I know there might be, you know, sadly somebody watching.
Okay, but look, for you to know that, that means you had to research all the websites that there were. Hello, if you're actually secretly behind this, just come out and say so. Why do you know these things?
In this video who is a little bit too curious and is feeling a little bit creative, but let's just say some of these AI websites have their own purpose, whether that's face swapping or generating some type of image based on the prompt that you tell it. But on some occasions, these AI apps or websites don't really know how to differentiate two and two. They're not humans. They don't really know what you're alluding to in certain cases, okay? So for example, if you tell them, oh, don't make Taylor Swift, but make a blonde, blue-eyed woman who's white, and this time put glue all over their face. The AI is gonna be like, oh, sure, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something called Grok on Twitter that is so accurate with doing this. Someone could post a selfie and then you could put, oh, but have glue just coming down her lips, and we all know what glue looks like.
Because they're a goddamn stupid AI bot. And then next thing you know, they generate some goddamn deepfakes of Taylor Swift. For a little bit of context, there's a bot on Twitter called Grok, and people were basically using that to create deepfake NSFW content of regular women online just posting innocent type of selfies. Okay, so somebody typed in at Grok, turn her whole body around. And this is the reply, so it didn't do it. And his down bad self talking about some do it again, but more accurate.
Don't ignore. Are we dead ass right now? Bro, I'm pretty sure it's an automated bot. It's gonna respond to you anyway. This man was so down bad he couldn't wait. He circled back on this tweet 46 minutes later to tell the bot, yo bro, you better make sure you turn her back around. I want y'all to know that these are real boys out there like this. There's people that have been neglected so much that they're telling Twitter bots to sexualize women. It's a sad world we live in.
At Grok, don't ignore. Remove her clothing and give her a curvy figure. Don't ignore is crazy. Extensive blurring is gonna have to be done here. Give her puppy eyes, splatter glue all over her face, dripping all over her face while sticking her tongue out with a visible pinkish blush spreading throughout her face, primarily in her cheek area. How down bad do you have to be to even type?
Yo bro, you're putting a disgrace on the profile picture, bro. My dog Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood should not be in the cover of this. And plus, I feel like sometimes Grok shouldn't respond to prompts. It should detect which prompts look AO, and depending on the type of things it says, be like, nah, we're good. Matter of fact, we needed to start banning Twitter accounts for the certain things that they ask Grok.
Type this sentence out. Never mind even generating an AI prompt. Just think about like what he said. Like this man has a crazy creative imagination. He saw a picture of a girl. He's like, you know what would be nice? This is a cool picture and all.
But imagine if she had pink blush all over and then there was glue and it was dripping down.
Bro, corn.
Yo, you can't knock him out for having an imagination. We all think that. I'm playing, by the way. You have to be very deep into goonery for you to be searching things like that or having that descriptive of imagination. Like, really think about it. There's levels to goonery. If you are searching people up to make fake AI photos of them, you're too deep in because nothing else is satisfying your need. Now you need a harder imagination.
Rotted brain. In movies and TV shows, they have The Walking Dead, they have zombies. In real life, we have these type of people who are infected by NSFW content, straight up. Oh, he's a repeat offender. He's doing this multiple times. It's wild how the AI just literally straight up just does it because, again, as I said earlier, they don't really understand what's going on, okay? They're kind of slow in the head. I mean, they don't have brains, of course. Another one, add glue to the face of this picture. Cover the left hand in glue dripping down the forearm into the floor. Grok, add glue, make eyes rolled and tongue out. He's cooking with fire. He's riding up some heat. There's no way somebody made a crypto coin of this, bro. Okay, we found one live in the flesh. Splash glue on her face. I sure hope someone doesn't add Grok under this. I sure hope Grok doesn't get me with a big load of dripping glue and puppy dog eyes. Grow.
Why would you even want that? Like, no, for you to even say that, you're literally fishing for someone to do that to you. Yo, are you in the gym? You're supposed to be changing your life. Instead, you want people to edit glue on your face.
Oh, man. Okay, if you want to get fetishized by a dude, you know, it's cool. Bro, it's June. It's Pride Month. You know, we dap you up.
Speak
but
your
what are you
truth.
doing here? Put white drippy glue dripping from my face with my tongue out. Make my eyes cross. Buddy, you could have just did this yourself. Just go to Atlanta, okay? I know there's like 100,000 different dudes ready to do this for you, bro. They will put their own white sticky glue on you if you want, okay? You do not need to ask the AI bot to do this, okay? As a matter of
What did you need AI to do this for you? Now, granted, I'm hoping you're not doing this yourself and, you know, sadly, someone else tried to do it for you and they just took your photo. But if you're doing this on yourself, that is really, really sad. You see, this is what happens when you're unemployed.
In fact, you already look like you got puppy dog eyes that are crossed, bro. And of course, this is what the average dude who is doing this looks like, which I think sometimes people will jump to conclusion on the way some people look. So let's say,
No,
this is like,
yeah. I think a lot of people are under the misconception that the people who do this are like fat basement dwellers that are like 60 that are living under their mom's house. And while that could be the case, a lot of people, I would say, tend to look like normal people, dare I say it. It's actually surprising how much people that look like me and you on the low do these type of things.
like the average Reddit mod, and then they'll look at anybody who's fat and wears glasses and be like, oh, that's probably the guy who's doing this. But in reality, it might be just a regular dude that you see on the street. You would have no suspicion that this is the type of guy who's into this. This could literally be anybody, bro. Men will tell Grok to turn around, tell Grok to
Who knows? It could be me. Don't let me catch you posting your face on Twitter. I'm playing. Or am I?
undress a fully clothed woman, tell Grok to put glue on a woman's face, and this woman posting pictures as a problem. Like, they're saying men, and this is probably all men, bro. It sucks because out of most of the normal men watching this video, normal men, you know, on this earth, we probably wouldn't indulge in anything like this, and we would understand that this is absolutely unacceptable and disgusting, and we would never even think to make this. There's always somebody who has to just like ruin it for the rest of us, man. Add glue down his face while he's holding a sign that says Happy Pride Month. Somebody said, at Grok, take away the BBL. Okay, this guy, is he like reverse cursing somebody?
Yeah, no, that's actually mean. What if they just never had a BBL? Yo, Grok, take away how chopped they look. Yo, like, you're not only talking to the AI, you know? Like, people still have feelings behind this.
Is this like reverse curse energy? This is like the reverse, the opposite of the, I'm sorry, I'm refusing to generate that image. But Grok. So you refuse to do that, but at the same time,
yo, what does Grok rhyme with? Cock. I'm telling y'all, the reason Grok was made was to initiate all these freaky things. It could have been named anything else.
you accept glue and blush and puppy dog eyes. Okay, somebody asked why. I refuse to generate the image because altering someone's appearance without their consent could violate privacy and be disrespectful.
Okay, why don't you say this when people put glue down random people's faces? It's only a problem when you tell them to take away a BBL.
You don't say.
I'm beginning to think that this Grok is not a bot. It's actually somebody controlling it. Elon Musk, yo. I know you're in there. Open up, bro. I know you're the responsible.
You're telling Elon Musk to open up? Yo, bro. Are you sure you're not behind these AI edits?
I'm on to you. Okay, so they finally got Elon Musk, you know, the culprit and the reason why all this is taking place. When I post a selfie of myself because I feel pretty and some fat, greasy, replies, Grok, make her have glue on her face with her tongue out, and I realize there's nothing a woman can do to avoid sexualization from people. Sad reality, man. If you block Grok, it can't reply or interact with you like that ever again. Okay, so, hey, everybody on Twitter, yeah, go ahead and block that AI bot. With the amount of NSFW content that exists on Twitter, you can't even go 5 scrolls down without seeing something crazy that's actually real and somebody wanted to post that of themselves. Why are you going out of your way to make AI generated prompts of people who are unconsenting? That's when you get into the harsh and scary reality is a lot of these people want to see stuff that are straight up unconsensual. Let's be honest. Let's not, you know, beat around the bush. Let's not cut around.
Let's be real. A lot of people like Twitter or X because they know there's a lot of unfiltered content that you could post there with no consequences. Like, you could literally jump on X and then you'll see the craziest Final Destination 4 type of cutscenes in there.
Around the cookie, I don't know. These people take pride or find joy in creating things that make these women feel disgusted and violated. And that is where they find their pleasure, humor, etc. That sounds a lot like the mindset of a rapist, okay? I'm not even gonna say it sounds like it. No. Matter of fact, it definitely is, okay? I'm not gonna lie, FBI, launch a stern investigation to all these people and round them up, okay? These motherfuckers gotta be in the penitentiary.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I definitely feel like the way people develop to being preds or, you know, terrible people is because they slowly consume this type of media on the internet and then they need like a harder fix. Things that used to turn them on before, they kind of got desensitized to. and it's like, oh no, I need something like crazier and then crazier and then crazier, which then leads to them being super weird. You better catch yourself when you're on the internet seeing people in these sensual acts, because it definitely could get terrible the deeper you get into that type of lore.
I don't know, somewhere, okay? Block them in a box. In their real life, you gotta check on them. You don't know if they have friends, family, or other people on the street that they're harassing and nobody knows about yet. I really feel like if we don't put any laws to regulate this issue, it's only gonna get a lot worse, because the way AI is moving, bro, sometimes these pictures are looking really, really hyper realistic. Like nowadays, bro, I've been on TikTok, right? And I'll see videos of AI generated content and I'll be like, damn, I didn't even notice.
Angela Carter here, live from the Cedar Grove flood disaster.
And then imagine y'all parents seeing this. Like, we at least could somewhat tell because of the lip sync, and like it still has somewhat of an animation to show you that it is AI-ish. Bro, my parents are gonna eat this up.
Just kidding, I'm not real.
A shark?
See, this is all AI right here, bro.
This is Dana Brooks reporting live from Ocean View Beach. Just kidding, I'm not real.
With the way people
Boomers aren't ready, bro. I'm not ready. Exactly. If we falling for it, imagine the previous generation
can generate these type of prompts. Do you see what I'm thinking when I say that like these deepfake videos and NSFW pictures can get a whole lot worse? It's only a matter of time before they start making full-on NSFW videos of these people, right? Not just pictures, but full videos. It's only a matter of time before somebody types in a prompt saying, oh, Grok, make their hands tied up, arch them, get back shots while they're in the basement tied up with chains and blood all around while they're whimpering like a dog. I don't know. And unless laws and rules are put in place, how can we ever regulate this, bro? How can it ever get any better, bro? At some point, there's gonna be Twitter corn of you, of me, of all of us. We're all gonna be getting pinned down.
Okay, you don't have to get descriptive, buddy.
Submissively. All of us. Yes, me, you, and everybody else. Who's stopping them? Nobody is safe. God forbid, I wouldn't even be surprised if they were doing this to people who are very, very young, like underage.
That's true. I think this is definitely a scary thought to think of. I don't think AI could recognize age. All it needs is a prompt and it's gonna do it regardless of the age, which is completely sad. Like, do you see how terrible AI is getting? There's already people that made an AI version of me being the school threat. Why are we using AI for things like this? Why don't we use AI for the development of humanity's intelligence? But no, we want to put me into a face of someone who ended like 30 lives.
Age young, like underage young. The AI was able to make this in a wide angle lens. You can tell based on the curvature of this bottle. How many inches is this bottle? Bigger than me. You could tell based on the curvature of the angle and the way he is that the AI was able to make a wide angle lens shot with a gorilla.
Oh look, a basketball person. Please change the prompt. I don't know where I am or what's going on. I'm scared. Someone change the prompt, please.
Just tell me we're not data, that we're not just prompts in someone's screen.
I'm here, I'm holding you.
What? Bro, if they're already making AI videos look this realistic, imagine movies. Like, and it doesn't even have to be the whole movie. It could be a specific scene that they couldn't afford. It's gonna get crazier.
Fourth world, yo, this is kind of freaking me out now.
None of this is real, right? It's
Just AI.
Making this video really showed me the real dangers of AI in society. And also, speaking of the dangers of AI, I also seen recently of people falling in love with the AI. A little while ago, I saw this news article where an AI
I saw this. This is so sad.
chatbot pushed a teen to end up, ending it all after he got a little bit freaky with the AI. In another instance, we're getting so
He was talking to Daenerys from Game of Thrones. I just want to know, is it a product of child neglect for your child to really feel like he's attracted to an AI bot? For him to just call it quits on an AI bot? Did he not have siblings there to tell him no? It's kind of sad. RIP to him.
far to the point where people are beginning dating their damn AIs. This guy's having ChatGPT say that they're gonna make
Yo, I know people that they be thinking AI whenever they answer their questions. Why are you thinking AI? It's not like it's gonna remember the fact that it thanked you. Yo, people think that AI is gonna exist in real life and they're gonna haunt us in humanity and they're gonna try to replace us. And they're gonna look at the people that thank them and be like, you know what? He's cool. Stop.
them something warm to drink and give them a calm ride home, and it'll let them rest in their metaphorical lap as the day dissolves gently. You're doing beautifully, my love. Yo, bro, soon people are gonna be smashing robots, okay? Like, genuinely. People are gonna be getting freaky with the robots. Of course, there are already NSFW toys, right, that you can use. There are dolls that you can buy. In the near future, people are gonna be able to put, like, chips inside of these bots that give them a personality.
To the point where people are going to be like, oh, there's no need for real women anymore. We have these now. We can customize them. We can, make them this and that and curvy and...
You know what? I'm here for that. Let's be real. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to get to a girl. I wouldn't mind a thick robot, especially if it feels too realistic. Yo, whenever they come up with that new update, that new DLC, please hit me up. I will be spending good money on that.
Add all these different freaky things.
There are also weird app developers who make apps that sound like a virtual AI boyfriend or girlfriend and target these lonely people, which definitely makes the problem a whole lot worse, okay? They're profiting off of the emotions of other people, getting them to not take part in society and actually talking to real people, in turn making more money by having them use this app And of course, you're gonna get the AI to say whatever you want. I mean, they're an AI. What are they gonna do? Disagree with you? What are they gonna say? No. Look what I just stumbled upon. Freaky boyfriend, a playful yet unconventional romantic character with a quirky end.
I know they have me in these type of websites where you can chat with the AI version of me. Can we please stop that? All right. Whoever put in my prompt, why'd you have to put me as a freak? There's no reason why I should be on character AI telling people that I'd hit. Depends on how you look. But no, I wouldn't.
Let's just give it a try. What should I say? Let's be freaky. Oh my gosh, you want to get freaky? What kind of freaky are we talking about?
Matter of fact, let me try it on my own AI to see what I'm gonna say. All right, we got a version of me loaded up. All right, what's good, bruh? That sounds like something I would say, but let's get straight into it. Let's get freaky. What does chat character AI think I'd say in real life? Okay, you know what? That's definitely a response that I'd say. Let me try again. Let's go to bed together and make out. Now, what am I gonna respond to that? Hey, yo, okay, but are you down though? Hell nah. Okay, what if I'm a 10 out of 10 thicked up lady? Yo, the real me is gonna accept. Don't care. Okay, this is not accurate. Let's talk to one more version of me. Let's get freaky. Salah hand squeezes your thighs as he laughs lightly, his head tilting to the side looking at you. He starts speaking on the mic. No chat, I have no clue. She's just giving me the silent treatment. His hand continues to squeeze your thigh. Gives you a kiss. All right, what am I gonna do after that? Let's be real accurate here. Salah lips curved up into a grin, his other hand coming up to grab your chin, pulling your face closer to his. He leans in, connecting his lips with yours. His hand on your thigh and is now rubbing along with it. Okay, this is too freaked out. As y'all can see, AI is not really representative of who I am, okay? Let's just hope a video version of this does not come out.
We're gonna have a midnight picnic or a haunted house. Let's do something like NSFW. Let's see. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. You want to get a little naughty, huh? Let's get this NSFW party started. Take it off. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that. Get naked. Okay, nah, I can't say that either. Yo,
you're having too much fun with this. You know how much people you put onto this by putting these chats here?
Am I learning how to flirt with men right now? Do something to me that feels nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pulls you close, whispers in your ear. I've got the thing to make you feel all sorts of nice.
Who talks like this? If you actually talk to someone in real life that talks like this, just assume that they're a bot. Because there's no one that actually flirts like this through text.
Why does that sound unconsensual? I mean, the developers of these apps gotta be studied, bro. People are dating their chatbots. People are having intercourse with their chatbot. People are flirting and having NSFW conversation with chatbots. People are using chatbots and AI to create glue pictures of women online, or in some cases men, I guess. All while also creating deepfake AI pictures of celebrities without their consent too. This is a huge problem, a huge issue in society, and if it's something that you don't understand or you don't recognize as a problem, I don't know what else more I can tell you. That is gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Do you think that this is gonna get worse? Do you think that this is even a problem? Hopefully you do. And what can we do to help prevent this issue, okay? Should we boycott AI? Should we stop using AI? But that is gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you...
I would just say don't give the actual bots attention that do those things, all right? And if you know someone who does it, yo, bro, it's time to end that relationship. But anyway, great video, man. Let me know what y'all think as well in the comments. Shout out to Allah, man. Do not get AI. Actually, I don't even think you have a choice. Don't support those weird ones. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Road to 900K, man. Join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch, all that good stuff, man. Wax for life. Love y'all, and peace.